it's me. I'm back again. I've been sick for weeks. I've been feeling like crap. I've just been sitting around watching TV. Can we not do this right now? One thing that I did watch that was kind of cool that I probably never would have watched if I hadn't been so bored was a 16-hour-long series about the history of country music by Ken Burns. Oh my god. We are seriously... I am not really that much of a country fan, but my boyfriend is a huge bluegrass fan, so we watched this thing. I swear to God, my grandfather, who was the original owner of this guitar, or possibly thief of this guitar, we're not sure, he was a country fan. And I didn't even actually know how much of a fan he was until I watched this thing, because I heard all of these songs that he used to sing to me and my cousins, and I thought they were just like songs that he made up, or just like songs, I don't know. But a lot of them, it turns out, were originally recorded by these like old-timey country artists like Jimmy Rogers, Hank Williams, Roy Acuff, Johnny Cash, Willie Nelson, all those types of guys. So I heard songs from my childhood that I never knew were like actually recorded by famous recording artists. So that was cool, and that got me thinking about like just the history of songs. The whole like notion of someone writing a song and like owning the rights to that song is relatively new. I mean, it's only within the past like century or so, I would say. And back before that, songs were just songs and anybody could sing a song. Having this like old hand-me-down guitar, I decided maybe it would be cool to try to do an old hand-me-down song. So I chose a song that was one of my grandfather's favorites. This song is called Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain. And I did some research on it. It was first written in 1947 by this guy Fred Rose, who started one of the first music publishing businesses in Nashville. So this was a guy that was writing songs and making money off of them. I mean, I respect the hustle. But this particular song was recorded like a bazillion times by all different Nashville artists. Hank Williams, apparently Elvis Presley, I've never heard that version of it, and by Willie Nelson. That's my favorite version. So yeah, I've decided to do this song. I don't even really like to say cover because it's not a cover. The song is just the song, and anyone can make the song their own. So if we think of the song as like the canvas that you're painting on, all you have to do is place your own art upon that canvas. The paints that you're painting with are your instruments. So I have this guitar. I also have some keyboards. I have a synthesizer, which has like thousands and thousands of sounds. So I'm hoping I'll be able to find something that has like the real mellow vibe of like an old-timey upright piano. And then I have my voice. So then once you have your canvas and your paints, you've got your ideas and your abilities. I have the ability to play keyboard pretty well. I have like my DAW, I can loop things. I have the ability to layer my voice. Then you also have your limitations that will affect the final product. So I'm pretty limited on what I can play on this guitar. In fact, that's another reason I wanted to do a country song, because they're typically pretty simple. And one thing that they said about it in this thing that I watched was that a country song is 3 chords and the truth. So I was like, I can probably handle 3 chords. So yeah, C, F, G. And because I like to tune this into a C minor 7, I can play around with like the 7ths. I'm also limited on time. I'm going to be recording this while my boyfriend is out day drinking, and I don't expect him to be gone more than like a few hours. It's kind of like the old days in Nashville, where you'd have like a 3-hour session to get the whole song recorded. I'm not going to be doing like a zillion takes trying to get things perfect. We're just trying to get a take that's good enough to move on. So let's go. It's going to be fun. It's going to be an interesting experiment, and I will be back here in a few hours with a song.
again. Love is like a dying ember, and only memories remain. And through the ages I'll remember blue eyes crying in the rain. Someday when we meet up yonder, we'll stroll hand in hand again.